Hello and welcome back to Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. This will be part 5 of our Age of Crimson Dawn campaign playthrough on the highest difficulty company captain. Where we left off, I believe we defeated the mighty Tyrannophex, which is surely the largest tyrannid organism we'll have to face. Surely. What we did lose in exchange, however, is it did cost us an aggressor. So as we go through the campaign, I'll try and mitigate the unit losses, because I think it's going to be quite crucial that we don't sustain too much attrition, because then the later missions are going to be quite difficult. So there's an easy solution to this, however, to lose an aggressor. I'm just going to go ahead and put him right back. Oh, you do lose veterancy, but I don't think they don't appear to do anything as far as I can tell. It's just fun little role-playing elements where you get to see the missions that they've fought their way through. Otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much where we are, and we've got space for reserves, so we might as well just chuck these in as well. Like so we'd still have space left over. Interestingly, it says there's a cooldown on the aggressor for 1 turn, but I can only add a single unit as a requisition action, so it's not going to allow me to add anything else to no requisition. I suspect if I played on the lower difficulties, you could add more than 1 unit each time. So that would be a way to counterbalance players just filling up the ranks with immediate huge numbers of super elite stuff, but it doesn't really apply to us. The other thing we can do, of course, is our upgrades. We have 7 of these tokens to play with now, so there was a lot of umming and ahhing over what I was going to do. I had a look through and I made my decision. There's some momentum things that we're going to want to consider later. So Carleon can help us build momentum, and Aetiro can help us build momentum down here. So that's momentum allows us to surge and power our abilities. I think it's going to be a big deal. But for now, not the betting priority. I could have gone all in on the Hell Blasters, but I'm not going to get to the one I really want, which is that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need 10 to get to there, so you get as far as that, which is nice. But then I've only got 1 of those. They're not really the priority of my army right now. So instead, what I thought I'd do is I'd come down here and improve the majority of what I have, which are intercessors. So picking up the auto bolt rifle. So the difference between an auto bolt rifle and the standard bolt rifle is that this is the short range variant. So it has a shorter range, and I think it has slightly worse armor piercing and 1 less damage, but in exchange it has a lot more attacks. So the way you would use it is you'd get close to the enemy swarms and just tear through them with this. You might think that's a bit insane, because why would you want your intercessors that are quite squishy and not designed to be anywhere near anything in melee? Where would you get closer? The reason I think it's a good idea is because they're optimal too. So what will end up happening is I'll have my intercessors behind my aggressors, which is the way I've been playing it anyway, and I'll use them as a wall. So the enemy will effectively be 1, 2 squares exactly away from me, so I can shoot at optimal range through the aggressors, which is cover, but I can kind of set up a first rank fire, second rank fire sort of thing. So we get intense focus, which is great, so it just improves all of their accuracy. And we'll pick up the auto bolt rifle.
Sanguinius watches over us.
Very good. Okay, so we've done unlock tier 3 no texture. Excellent, there you go. Warriors Virtue. Let's have a look at what we're in for in this part.
I could not hide my conflict while I gave Matano my assessment. I have no doubt now that something of Sanguinius exists within these Primaris. But they move through a world not yet scaled for them. A universe not yet ready for their weight. They would have been in their prime had they been here days earlier, when the hordes of Xenos were infinite and unrelenting. Now, they clean up remnants, taking steps that once belonged to my lost brothers. They look like children playing at guardsmen. The significance of Pentasio's death was lost on the novice priest, but Matano understood the threat immediately. If a synaptic leader still lives on Balfora, then it has remained undetected all this time. A threat left to fester. For that reason, the captain has sent me to scour the heaven wall. The range is bewildering to the new recruits. A maze of shock-riven valleys and impenetrable mountain trails. With only a fraction of cunning, a tyrannid beast could lurk here undetected for generations. And then, violently. My vox screams static. Over a century's worth of instinct propels me towards the explosion. My orders are followed immediately, the rest of the detachment on my heels without question. Balfora holds surprises for us yet, brothers.
Lots of Tyrants to deal with. So yeah, having thousands upon thousands of Primaris Marines helping you out during the invasion Would have been nice, but better late than never. Breaching the heaven wall. The majority of Tyranid lifeforms are guileless and feral in isolation, but can be guided by synaptic leaders. These synaptic creatures act as psychic conduits for the unrelenting will of the hive mind. So there are leader beasts that direct the smaller ones. When multiple synaptic leaders are used to establish a fighting force, they form a network of telepathic nodes between them, directing and manipulating the lesser bioforms into hyper-organised and merciless hunting pack. So yeah, the more of those, usually it's the big ones. Not always. So the Tyrannosaurus we saw, for instance, wasn't a synapse beast, I don't believe. They get basically the equivalent of a Tyranid commanding officer. Kill them first is the usual solution.
Damn pests! Even in death they do nothing but irritate.
The probability complex decays. Aid arrives as predicted.
I did not expect to see a Dreadnought this far from the Angelicum, let alone one of the Librarians. And your Primaris novices speak of wasted potential.
Ours is not to question. Go, brothers. Relieve the Librarian.
Okay. So obviously we're still way over the point limit here. We've got that's termagants, ranged ones, and termagants there, and I can't see anything else immediately. I can't see the map, but let's have a quick scan around. We've got okay, that looks like maybe something I have to do there. The path down here, there's nothing beyond that way. No. So what do we see if we come this way? Oh, hello. A Librarian Dreadnought. So there you go. Dreadnoughts are the Space Marines who sustain catastrophic injuries, are interned in a sarcophagus and allow them to continue fighting. The Blood Angels are unique in that they place their Librarians. So, what is a Librarian? Think space wizard that wields hell magic, but it's a Space Marine. So they get interned in these. They still have access to their potent psychic powers and all the strength of the Dreadnought frame. Yeah, I think I saw in the cutscene there. He's a Techmarine, so he'll be, I suppose, has some sort of ability to support the mechanised. What the Apothecary does for our troops, the Techmarine can do for our mechanical units. So that'll be a nice supplement to when we start fielding a lot of armed things like that. That's cool. Otherwise, what else have we got going on? Is there anything going? No, that's pretty empty in that direction. And there's not really anything going on in that direction either. So probably to the left is where I'll be drawn, and obviously up here as well. That's where the majority of my attention, I suspect, should be. Otherwise, so let's deploy accordingly. We've got some decisions to make, have 170 points to burn through. So the characters are staying in, the two aggressors are staying in, those Hellblasters are staying in. Again, do I need 2 land speeders? Probably not. The scouting capacity of one of them is sufficient. I don't want the Soul Squad, that's not going to be usable. That leaves 5 points, unfortunate. So I think I'm gonna want to drop a few because it costs me 15 points in order to actually take these. So I need 60 points. So I think if I dropped one of them, whichever you're the lowest veterancy one, that gives, and then I can upgrade these 3 with the auto bolt rifles. You can have one, you can have one, and you can have one. That leaves only 20 points left over. That's pretty reasonable. 85. So the only other choice to make in theory, you could drop another intercessor for another land speeder. I like having the 3 of them. I think that's perfectly reasonable, so I'm going to stick with that. Let's move over here. So probably in such a way, I want the aggressors in front, like that's pretty good. One here, maybe you. I think that's reasonable. You can be there and there, the other way around perhaps, and you could be on that side, and you can just move there to support. Is probably okay. Looks fine by me.
The help is appreciated, Sergeant. But if those Promethean flow controls aren't shut down, it's not just the Gomps that are going to end up incinerated over here. Understood. We'll see to it, Techmarine.
So some green buttons to press. So, okay, we can in fact use Chakax, escape the auxiliary control room. So escape here. We don't have any options to do that currently. It seems.
What needs fixing?
I can interact with that, and would that turn that off? Oh, okay. Trial effect's right in front of them, so I guess I turn it off and then it runs to engage us. If I leave it, do you think it just gets stuck outside? I won't be able to do anything, but I guess I won't have to contend with it. So if it starts walking away towards my guys, I'll turn it off and sick the Dreadnought on it. Otherwise, I might just stand there for a bit. Otherwise, it's deactivate Promethean flow segment prime. So we've got 4 turns to get over here and turn that off. Okay, but that's pretty easy. I can just speed the speeder over to it as fast as possible. Otherwise, everyone here could just fight as normal. So I'll have you come over here. Oh. Oh, gargoyles. I know them. So these are the winged equivalent of the kind of gaunt genus. So termagant's ranged, tormagant's melee. Gargoyles are the flying variant. So they're 40 health each. Is that more or less than these? Okay, they're tougher than those. Normally you'd think they'd be weaker, just the way that usually hands up. So let's just have you go all the way up here and start. Move to the objective and fire away at them.
Firing on the enemy.
1, 2, 3. Okay, it gets about 3 per shot. So it requires 3 of those from one of those to get a kill. You, I could just do this. Yep. There you go. Now I'm going to march you over here. I'm not going to use their fire because I can just use one of these behind. So you get into perfect short range there.
Plasma fire support ready.
I'll probably have you move into a position to overwatch this when it inevitably comes in and hits me, so I can easily finish those. I'm going to conserve that because I think it's completely wasted here. They'll kill this regardless.
Engaging the enemy.
Yeah, no problem. A Hormagant to deal with. Again, you could just move forward a touch, strip it down, finish it off with those in support.
Open fire.
Start. Come forward.
We are the sons.
Can move back. I'd have to move 1 forward again to get where I want there, which is okay. Nothing in front, nothing behind. Fine. 4, so it's not quite going to get me to ideal short range, but I think we'll be okay. In that case, for you, I will use your ability now. Gives us better odds at wiping the unit. It won't quite manage it, I don't think. No, it did, even there. Okay. Yeah, they're really effective at killing swarms. Excellent. And then you can just come up here. I have another tactical. Can I? Yeah, this is. I can't. I don't. Oh, I've got a range of 6. Maybe I can squeeze a shot into it. Won't be a good one, but should be okay. Better than not. Which way I'm just going to hedge with. I guess I could just put the Turo there, and if he needs to come help these, then he can easily enough. You can take a shot at them, might as well. If I'm not going to be using your AP, okay, what I should have done is I should have moved in there and buffed these guys' damage output, but never mind. Out of range, I have to move there, which cost me my opinion. So let's overwatch them instead. So, you can overwatch as well. Presumably they'll come towards me, and I think everyone else is just going to overwatch.
Forever watching.
No damage. Okay, so his little ranged weapon there doesn't achieve anything. Any day now. Okay, I could probably start a bit. 23. Okay, so it is 23. Oh, we have venom thropes. Very good. Termagants. Termagants. They're going to hit Carleon immediately. That's annoying.
I can hear them.
No? Oh, they didn't quite get there. So... Oh, good. Overwatch. Okay, so the small arm is effective against those.
Receiving fire.
Negligible damage, you can basically ignore that. Here come the flyers. They get overwatched immediately. Survive. Oh, another round. 1 bullet away from killing them. Okay, so I'll come over. I'll deal with that in a moment. I want to focus on this first. So we've got Hormagants there to contend with. They've been poisoned. Ah, okay. So the gargoyles can poison you when they get a little volley off. So it's poison and minus 30% range accuracy. Okay, so you're easy to hit and you don't hit very well. So that one guy surviving on 6 HP has basically crippled that unit. But fortunately,
Blood waits.
we have a solution for that.
The blood is strong. Do not falter.
I'm happy to use his pistol to kill off the last one.
Whatever the angel requires.
There you go. One round away and we would have solved the problem. I'm not going to quite get to that this turn, but I've got 3 turns, so if I can just plough forward.
Got it.
Okay. Okay, and let's have you move. I could charge and melee them.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
So it leaves the Termagants somewhat unattended, but I don't think that's possible. What I'd like to do is get you back over here. It's not going to be a very good shot, but I suppose it's better than... no, you can stand there and get a fantastic one. Good. Perfect.
For the Imperium.
Because I think these two would be enough to contend with this. I just need a little bit of support for the Venom Thropes.
Ready to
You've got all of your AP, so just walk there, shoot them, and then Carlion can kill them. That's trivial. I could charge, but you'll do more damage just shooting at them, honestly. I'm not going to have Carlion buff them, because I suspect they can just kill them anyway. Only 44%. Oh, their accuracy's crippled. Actually, so the heal from Atura got rid of the poison, but it doesn't get rid of blinding venom. Okay, good to know. But I've got more than enough of all 4, so just overwhelm and kill them. I'll leave him to that, because he can just do that and then come back, no problem. Yeah, that's great. Let's just conserve our ability. 89% chance to hit. All dead. Okay, massive damage increase against the swarm units like that. I think that was a great decision. Also about us to start pushing forward. Move up and advance and doctor support. I guess just move to here. Get even further forward. I don't want to go too far because I want to at least support him. You have, in that case, you might as well just, because I didn't expect them to completely kill them, so just pop over here, improve their shot. Might as well.
Sanguinius guides every strike.
Chance hit, it's okay. Oh, they're prioritising a target quite nicely there.
We fight and we die.
You're the one you could shoot over. Just, I mean, 33%. I'll save that. What I'll do is I'll wait. I'm going to attack him with these. If they can kill him outright, fine. Don't worry about it. You can ignore it. If not, then I'll have him fire over and lend a hand. Right. Not quite as effective against the larger ones, I suspect. Yeah, that's okay-ish. So I could punch them, which I think is the better course of action. Only 55%. Why is that so bad? Accuracy fall off, enemy evade. So they're just doing really good. So even if I went over, if I hit them, they would probably be able to hit me back, which would kind of suck. But if I don't, they're just going to walk forward and poison me anyway. So yeah, I might as well just have the aggressors tank it. They're the ones that can. Here you go. I'm going to ignore the Termagants this turn because who cares? We got one, which is great. He gets overwhelmed, so he can't hit me. That's nice. So you're going to get hit next turn, but fine. And then you're out of range now, so yeah, just Overwatch.
Your orders.
They can still hit it. Would they kill it? 33% chance to hit 53. No, I'm fairly confident that doesn't work, so just Overwatch in front of you. The optimal range is 2, so there. No, I put that in the wrong spot. There. There you go. You start making your way over here on the basis that that's probably going to be the one that gets hurt, so you can start healing them. I think that's just about everyone.
I await their mistake.
Oh, I forgot about this section. Okay. Oops. He kills it instantly. That's funny. Okay, I'll start using this actual squad here, shall I? I was just showing off how immensely durable it is. That was my plan all along.
Future adversary.
Let's use this. Fine. It's strange that Venom Folks didn't just stand there and hit me. They tried to run away and got zone of control. Okay, let's do this first this time. I can't use melee. So let's just shoot these through. I'm not going to shoot at that because I do 0 to 0 damage.
Clear dissent among the Librarians. They are concerned a synaptic network binds Balforum.
You've already found the Librarian. Good. Protect him. He can help uncover whatever evil is hiding in the heavens. Do not carry on. I do not like the tone this Red Council has taken.
So there you go. Brother Quindar there can eliminate one of those in one turn, no problem. So what we're going to do, yeah, I suspect as much. He's going to have a heal machine ability, not at all surprising. Good. So there's not really much else for him to do there. We're just going to, he's going to continue shooting us, but we're just going to keep healing. So if I didn't forget a turn, I'd actually be at full HP. So he's never going to actually be able to kill us. We can basically disregard him. Otherwise, yeah, just stand there, I guess. Don't think it really matters. Let's just leave those as they are. Over here, there's nothing in our way. Just some poor gaunts who have no chance of surviving, so we'll move you into position to get a good shot. Oh, is this going to bring my accuracy? No, 93%, it's still fine, and I think I can conserve that because these two together are more than enough to wipe them out. So with no help whatsoever, they just walk up and shoot at one of the gaunt squads. They killed 7 of 8. That's a huge increase. I think we were like at 4 or 5 with the standard rifle, so forward you come. Nothing in front of us to worry about yet, so we'll get rid of that. Good, start advancing. Excellent, okay, over here. Yeah, just push up.
Forward!
Going to be that, I'm going to have you fall in behind.
We fight and
You'll be
we
kind of, that's fine. I don't want to waste the AP because I'll rather Overwatch. Just come forward. I'll have you, I think we've got a lot of strength on that, so let's have you move around there.
I
And
am ready to help.
move to about there is okay. I could move that way and instead heal that unit. I can't quite reach them because I've put them in the way, which is a bit... I can still move, I can just move it to... It cost me their Overwatch, but it means I can get you into a better spot, which is probably fine.
Moving into position.
So we can now get all the way up to there, which I think is better. So you can get heal, and then if I have to... I kind of want him in between, like there-ish, to support. So maybe, no, up here, and then I can go that way next turn. Seems more reasonable. Okay, and last but not least, our objective scorer. So we can easily get to that this turn. Oh, there's a squad there. Hormone guns, not that fast. Now I have 4 turns to get on to the next one, which is there. How long is that going to take? Okay, well, that's like 2, maybe 3 turns away if we're a bit slow. I guess I can start moving you towards that immediately as well. Right, surely I can just... What's the fastest way to it? Well, I'm a flyer, so I can just go straight to down and up and across. Or do I have to come back this way? I don't know, honestly, because I can't see in advance. I think I can get away with just being here and move flying over. Okay, good. End turn. Everyone can just... Oh! There is a veterancy. +2 accuracy. Okay, so losing units does suck because you lose accuracy and crit chance on them. Okay, we'll try and keep that in mind. We'll improve our... Just overwatch everyone. What's going on? Oh, more flyers here to contend with. Okay. They're going to poison us here, which is annoying, but never mind. With all the Overwatch I think I set up, that should be pretty easy to kill them next turn. Yeah, they're surprisingly tough with 40 HP each. Hormone guns are shuffling around there. I'm going to do this again, fine. Do less damage than I heal up every turn, so it's
I can hear them
null and void.
around out there.
That's fairly inconsequential. You can just deal with that on your own. Okay, so there's nothing for you to shoot there, so you're literally just going to stand there. You're going to do this.
My axe couldn't bisect.
Congratulations, you're full HP again. You can do a little bit of damage with your pistol, I guess. I'm going to demonstrate this, so why I'm not bothering to do this. Brilliant, so I guess I'll just overwatch him behind. If there's something more useful that runs by, maybe he can shoot it. Need to get to there, okay. What are my options with the speeder? I can go straight over to it, fantastic. Can he reach it next turn? He'll be there. Use that as a vision, see if I can see anything in the way. Nothing immediately there, so next turn he goes what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and an AP point. Because I think it's 0 AP to use it, so he can just grab that immediately. Piece of cake. We have our rockets up again. I don't really need to use them again, as we've seen. You two working in tandem can just shred these. In fact, what I can do is I can advance here. We'll use your ability. I think... Oh no, only 88. We've dropped accuracy somehow. We'll just about survive this. Yeah, here we go. No, they do. Okay, so yeah. Autobot Rifle Intercessor Squad with their battle line tactics instantly eliminates any termagant or I assume hormagant as well. That's good. Keep pushing. No reason not to. Okay, more termagants. That's fairly easy to deal with. That's what I'll do. If I can get up to a position where I can missile them, that would be convenient. They're out of range. Okay, they're gonna come forward and shoot me once, which is I'm just gonna ignore them. That's fine. You keep pushing up here to the middle, I guess, just so you can again bounce around both sides. You've been poisoned. Fixable. I could use him to finish those off, which is a good use, I think, of his time. So go ahead. Oh no, one of them's. I didn't see that. He'll kill those two, but not that one. So if you wanted him to do that, apparently I can't reach them to. No target in range. Can he? He can't charge. I guess it doesn't count as a charge because he's in the way. Fine. They are too close for me to use my missiles properly. So yeah, if you could just shoot them and then get out of the way. Kill that one and that one for me. Very good. Have you come over here because I think they're probably going to need some support next. Okay. I'm going to ignore him because something at the back can probably just pick him off. So yeah, having you come forward, don't get zone of control. That'd be very stupid. Move to there. Shoot them. And then we'll have Carleon can pistol that one and then melee those. I think I'm going to do this. So move to here. I guess he can melee it, why not? You might as well just whack it for him. More certain. Get rid of this. That one gargoyle. I'm going to have him do it again on these. Why can't I charge? I don't think I'm quite understanding how charge works. I thought you'd be able to just charge there. Yeah, just the pistol's the only option. I just have to walk into it and then... Maybe you can only charge as the first activation or something along those lines? Whatever. Does well enough anyway. And then you come forward. You're not going to be shooting at anything else, so I might as well... I don't think... Carleon doesn't block line of sight, but the aggressors do. Yeah, still 88% chance to hit. Again, don't use the ability, it's a complete waste. I'll just kill it anyway. So, forward march. I'll move towards the objective in case something gets in our way. You can't advance any further, so I'll just have you come up behind here. You fall in behind as well. I think everything here is done. Yeah, I'll overwatch something. Served all over. One termagant there's... Ah, venom throats. They can only move 4 though, so they're not going to get to us. Good. Turn to deal with them. You can't move. I moved you already, so just switch further forward. Why not? I'm not using the AP for anything else. Don't think I forgot anything. Have I? Did I do the heal this turn? Remind me. Yes, full HP. Okay. Good. Happy with that. Venom probe's going to venom throat. Get maximum range. This is going to do nothing. The downside to these autobolt rifles is that they don't exactly have impressive long range output. The pistols that you're effectively equipped with are in the same sort of position. They somehow overwatch twice. How on earth do they get that far? Okay, you managed it. Well done. Better show me who's boss. One against there. You're wasting your time again. How valiant. Termagants here. Termagants we knew about there. Watch, I can probably have them done that earlier. Well, no, they wouldn't have moved any closer, so... Going to shoot us or not? Oh, hello. Okay, we've been blinded.
We'll have
Fixed.
you back up in no time.
And you might as well use your pistol on that as well. Not going to achieve a whole lot. And just in case you can achieve something, just Overwatch. Do I have to pick a spot though? Can't, I don't. If I just leave him there and then Overwatch everyone, he'll just automatically go into Overwatch, so we'll just leave it. What I think I can do to deal with this more effectively, that's just a squad of Hormagaunts, it can't kill me in a turn, so I can race onto that. No, it only cost me 4, so I can race onto that and move back and shoot them, which is good. I'm going to have Carleon jump over these and hit them in the back a lot. 2 uses of his melee is more useful than buffing something, so I think I'm just going to have to do this. 100% chance to hit, fantastic. You're going to wipe out the whole thing single-handedly.
You will fall before me.
Wow, okay. If you rear engage them, he can just execute at any given Venom Throat squad. Good to know. They've been poisoned, they'll take the hit. I'm willing to ignore it because I think I'm going to need more help over here. I still can't use my blasted rockets because now they're too close. Yeah, the downside for me is that they've been poisoned, so their damage output is going to be pretty grim, as in, no, not at all. They'll take 20 damage with only 70 HP. It's a lot worse than the aggressors. Let's move you over here to help get into a good slot there. Anything coming from that way? That way, second. Good. Have you start making your way over here. In fact, you can reach them already. Excellent. Gargoyles, yes, they're more of a threat than these. I'll have you shoot them. It's, yeah, you just need to move to there. If I heal them first, does that, annoyingly, it does mean that okay, I'm going to move the aggressors through first, because once I move to there, I block their path, so I intend to put the aggressors there, so that I can lock down the termagants and get a good shot on those. Yeah, I'll cost me some accuracy, but I think it's worth it to get the poison off. So. Very good, and then you, if you can install these nicely. There's still quite a lot on there, so I'm going to use you on this as well. Okay, one survived on 2 HP, I can live with that. Unless, if he has an extra AP, I can just pistol it, can't I? Hooray! Excellent. Perfect, and then we don't really have to care about these because they're doomed. Okay, that's all clear on that side. Objective time. I've done more than I thought there. He can't quite reach it on his own, but I can just stick that. Charge. What do I see? I see termagants. Solved. Eliminate all remaining forces, so let's just move backwards, I think, and get a better shot. Can't quite get ideal range. Cost me the AP, but it's better than just leaving him up front here. It is a Hormagon squad, so it is a bit of a risk to him. Move over there, just get away from them. Have them come to us. Oh, you could probably missile them. Would you rather not save it for that one? Probably, yeah, because I can just... They'll try to get to us, they'll get one round of combat, which is almost completely... Yeah, let's just move the intercessors up and shoot it a whole lot. They won't get good shots because of range, but... They could... Oh, 68%, even at bad range, that is pretty good. Wow! So the drop... I thought that... I knew they were short range oriented. I thought you'd be... The penalty for engaging at long range like that would be really bad, but no, that's pretty effective even there. So just Overwatch forward. I mean, everyone else could just stand here and Overwatch at this point. Oh, remember to heal. I'll save you, Quindar. Come here. No, I did already, excellent. Genius. Got no AP left to shoot it. Did all that. Fine. Overwatch time. Poisoned because I went the other way, so be it. I think there's not enough of a threat. He's now ignoring us, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of here and come kill him. That's him. I think I know what that is. Oh, he overwatches them, funny. Oh, they blocked us, that's genius. They're dead, don't worry about those.
Potential targets detected.
Oh, flyers on the left side, okay. Okay, so can I turn this off now and get out of here? I want, and then I have to do it again, so I can just use the second point of AP for that. I don't need to heal him as at full, so his damage output's not exactly amazing, so this is good. Oh, there are gargoyles there.
It wouldn't be a regular day if we didn't avert certain death, only to discover another source of certain death waiting for us.
For the glory of Sanguinis.
Okay, so let's just get rid of these. I think with both volleys he can clear out one of these squads. Now, I won't be able to engage the Tyrannifex with melee, but I can at least... I want him to turn around and prioritise us because he can't. He can't. As we've seen, he just can't beat us. He doesn't have the raw damage to really bother us at all. You'll chase it. We'll get up there next turn later. So yeah, you're fine. Otherwise, we have these to deal with, which are a bit of a pest. I can't get into ideal range, but your ideal range is there, which is fine. Seems to be somehow synonymous there. And we'll ignore that because these are honestly more of a hassle with their poison. I'll just direct everyone to kill that in one go. I think it would be a very good shout to hit that with missiles. Not going to be able to get all the way over there to pistol them, so let's just use these. Yep. Then between both of these, I suspect I can kill it. How far can it go? What, 4? Movement 4, yeah, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 gets to about there. So as long as I'm not, I mean, I'll probably be within shooting range, but I'm fine for it to take, like I said, a dumb one, then killing this would be really annoying. Just get the aggressors away from it, shoot at something we can't possibly kill, please. So you come forward and hit that. Use this now. I'm using it now because they're going to do basically nothing against that, so I might as well just kill my strength on this. I can't believe how powerful the auto rifles are. You just stand there because you're not going to be able to bother that.
On my honor.
1, 2, 3, 4. You can't get to Carleon, so I'll be able to jump behind it next turn, which is good. What's going on over here? Pretty straightforward. Wow.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the
And we're going to have you come over towards Carleon because you'll be able to receive his buff in a minute. I won't use the AP because I might as well just get a turn of Overwatch. Aturo, if you could also sprint over here as well.
We prevail through control.
We're going to need healing over here. There's nothing there, so just start coming over here as well. Wait. Oh, I saw. Did you see that? There's a unit behind us. I missed it. Okay, fine. We've got plenty of strength over here to turn around and kill it. I've got no AP, but I can just orient this way to see as it comes up. Okay, we are being quietly flanked without realizing. That's fine for this turn.
I await their mistake.
Start moving over. We get a free Overwatch with a high damage unit. Won't do a lot at that range. It's going to do basically nothing. Yep. Downside to these is that their lower armor pen means they're going to do Jack versus something that scale. So come over here and whack my poor land speeder, but it's tough enough that it doesn't matter. Irrelevant gaunts. Here they come. There was another flying unit. They got close enough to poison us again. How annoying. Oh dear. I don't really care. He's not there for his amazing damage output. Where did the... did he get... He got far enough away that I can move and hit it once, which is nice. Just kind of leave him alone. He might get killed if I kind of... If I just leave the death and just try and affect everything here and instead have you focus on protecting Quindar. Let's see. Let's put all of my strength that I'm going to expend into the trying effects anyway. If it's still alive, I can send him over. If not, I can just chill out over there. You'll get zone of control, but it can't do 150 damage to you in one hit anyway. So, yeah, just... Oh, that's a bit risky. No, okay, that's... If I'm going to put everything into killing it anyway, why not do that first before risking killing the... Getting my poor land speeder killed. So you get your damage buff. Are we already in the ideal spot? Seems to be about fine. That'll cost you AP, you can't get to there. I think that's about as good as it gets, so yeah. I think it's in partial cover slightly, but fine. Start, jump.
My fury will be fast.
Don't go to there because that's the only spot that Quindar can land where you can hit it, so let's go to here instead. 100% chance. 100% is pretty good, we'll take 100%. Here, can you do any 0 to 0, 0 to 0? We literally can't harm it with these, so yeah, just walk straight by and shoot those instead. You absolutely can harm it, you can fist it. You're trying to do a lot of damage, you'll be hit back for it in exchange, which is the hassle. So I suspect, yeah, we're not going to be able to kill that this turn because we only do what, 120 to 162, so it's still alive. And even when Quindar hitting it, I think it survives annoyingly.
Your orders.
You're in a perfect position to absolutely slaughter some of the gargoyles.
For the Emperor.
Are there any more back there?
With precision, brothers.
Now they're a lot tougher, so I think even without... I say that, there's only 2 left, so... No, I'm going to leave them to that they can finish that this turn. We'll just come over here. Then I can't use that AP on anything, there's nothing to engage, so... I'll just shoot them before I go. I'm not going to slow down and turn around and do it, I'm just going to get the rubbish pistol shot off and keep moving. And then just run this way. Can I move you out of the way first? You can't move the way back first. So, I'll heal them to get rid of the poison.
The blood is strong.
They have their... Actually, they've done so much damage they can surge, so why not just surge and execute the last 2. And they still have their... they still have battle line tactics up. So if you're going to surge in that turn, you want to leave your ability up and running, because it obviously gets more use. You unfortunately can't... If I use battle line tactics, do you think maybe I could squeeze a point of damage? Let's give it a go. I doubt it. It's worth a try. It's damage by 20%, so see if this works. It's 0 to 1, so I will actually hurt it. They're not great, but yeah, might as well take some more HP loss while I can. You move into your... No, you're the... Could use that on that. I don't have battle line tactics though, so I'll just go with this one instead. Yeah, so at extreme range it kind of drops off, so you only kill 1, and so you don't want to be firing them at 6, but otherwise you'll be okay. I'm going to now charge you with this squad because you can't. I think that even with Quindar support they won't do it, so yeah, let's do this. 100% chance to do 156. Interesting. That's worth it. If I do the high amount first, they only have about 100 left, and then they can execute it. All depends on how much damage I do here. 149. It's only got 100 left. That's not even the minimum. So the only reason we wouldn't kill it. What? Oh, he got suppressed. There you go. He was forced backwards, which means he can't. He's okay. He turns. I thought for a moment he'd be forcibly oriented that way, but no, he can still turn around and kill us. 89%, which means he might. If I hit all 3 times, it dies. If I miss one, he will live. It dies. Okay, I'm just got instantly squashed. Good. Now you're free to move. Come over here. And guys, if you can get to there and kill those, which will pretty much just leave that gargoyle squad.
Lining up anti-swarm.
You run just towards her friends. All dead. Yep. I think that's basically it. It's just a single gargoyle left. I'm just going to hit end turn.
Forever watching.
We get poisoned. Who cares? Oh, another turn looks good. And these gargoyles fly over and achieve nothing. They've moved into ideal auto bolt rifle range. How kind of you. Oh. Now where's Carl? I want to see something. What I'm going to do, if I use Carlion's ability on them, as well as their own battle line tactics, can I one-hit kill one of these? 99% chance to hit.
Engaging the enemy.
No, not quite. Gargoyles are just a bit too resilient. Fair enough. Or you could just walk over and melee them for me. The last 2.
You will fall before me.
Very good. Move the fast ones over here to come start dealing with those. I think we've got all my missiles ready to hit them as well, so this is going to be pretty trivial. Let's use the missiles first.
Anti-grav ready.
And finish them off. Basically one round per gaunt.
I
That's pretty
sense
good.
that was the last of the Xenos threat in the immediate area.
We are honored to fight by your side, brother Librarian. I would ask after your purpose out here, but it seems we both have a new objective to see to.
I can't tally the number of times some captain has overcommitted to his own hyperbole. We've got our own work to do.
I'm afraid our own mission will be overridden, Brother Chakax. There are some in the Librarius that believe Leviathan returns.
That? No. That can't be true.
And yet sages far older and wiser than you now argue otherwise. They conjecture that a strong enough synaptic network could guide the hive fleet back from the warp, like a beacon in the storm. I do not know the truth of this. Regardless, the Sergeant will require my help if he is to find his prey in these mountains.
We'll take you to the lensing array then. Quinter's gonna need it if he's to stay awake scrying for your pests. Don't make him wait while you scratch yourselves thinking about it.
Excellent. Yeah, good. No one died. No bonus medals, so just those three we'll have to do. Otherwise, it was a nice, significantly easier mission last time. So army increase, cap increase, but we'll leave that there and pick up our 2 new characters, which will be in every mission to us. So a Techmarine and a Dreadnought. Very fun, and we'll continue to expand the army. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed that. If so, do like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and I really do appreciate it. If you have any comments on the run itself, so I'm obviously new to the game and throwing myself into the deep end, so any feedback would be immensely appreciated, with either my direct questions or anything you think I could be doing to improve, or if you just want to chat, that's fine too. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.